Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Tennessee Titans. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Viking 79 Broncos.
Right to the air goes Ward. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get it. Steady.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dragon 6 Cougar 19.
To throw is Ward. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Ward. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
19 Tiger, 19 Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18, 19 Lion. Let's go.
Going for it, here's Ward. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. With a power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out in the tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
On the ready. Get up. Vikings.
Looking to throw. Meadows. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 6 Mustang 19.
Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. George Kittle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Third down and 13. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. Meadows. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready?
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Ward. Connects with Kittle underneath. And some room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Titans at 6-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Again, it's Ward. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Ready? Left check. 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready,
On first and 10, here's Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go, strike. Cougar 19.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give, running right, Achane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions. Count to 60. Count to 60. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Meadows. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Press all 80. Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Meadows. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing is Ward. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5.
Now they'll change things up.
At the 10-yard
60
line.
Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
Second and 5. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one caught by Kittle. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards.
First down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60, 19 Lions. Tight, 19 tight.
To the air again, Ward. George Kittle. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 3.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hold it ready.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 3. Now go.
Up the middle, H.M. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team, sending this one away. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over first and 10. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Let go.
Throwing to start the drive. Ward. Yeah, they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of 28.
That's good for 28 yards.
Good for a Titans.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready up.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jaden Reed, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Dolphins 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Off play action. Meadows. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Running right, here's Brown. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chase Brown, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they pull a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake. Meadows. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Ward now working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 79, Broncos. 19, Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, here's Ward.
He finds his man complete. It's Reed. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready? Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line.
Viking 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Ward to throw once more.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And it's third down. Third and 8.
Oh, he fakes a spike.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Isaiah Simmons.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Three-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
36-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Mustang 19. Let go.
Looking to throw.
Nord. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed.
Touchdown, Titans. Jaden Reed, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
45. Dolphins 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Meadows. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Tempo. 70 tempo. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 broadcast. 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards.
And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I really enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Operating from the gun, Meadows.
And that's brought in by Knight.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
They'll run on 1st down. Conrad. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 14. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Looking to throw. Meadows.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Conrad. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
From the gun on third down. Meadows got his man complete over the middle. It's Knight. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Traffic Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lion.
Back to throw. Meadows. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Up the middle they go. Conrad. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. Meadows. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Dolphins 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First down. 1st and 10
60
at the
Eagles.
49-yard line.
Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Throwing now, Ward.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here's Ward. Now he's loose again.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
60 Mavericks, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Ward. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.